what day of the week it was. So I almost said Happy Tuesday. Goodness me. Let's double check whether things are working here. It looks like it is. So today, super short stream. I just want to try out is. There we go. Good, beautiful, wonderful. Let me make sure everything's up and running. We're good. You can hear me all right. Well, hopefully you can. Today I'm going to be doing some light gravity sketching, but in the form of, let's see if you can see that. Okay, so I am looking through the eye holes here. Yeah, okay, I see myself. I see myself. Yeah, so I'm playing with this little tugboat here. And I'm not sure if I'm settled on it, so that's why I'm kind of bringing it up to your collective attention to see if it's something that sits right with you. I really like the shape of it very much. What I'm sort of going for is if I took away the top half here and all the... So it's a flying tugboat. I should preface that. So yeah, see that? Right now, if you really looked at it, if you really deconstructed it, it kind of looks like a Dutch shoe or a klompen, Dutch clog. And that's sort of what I wanted. I wanted this sort of like very adorable overall silhouette. So it started with that first off. So I've been looking at various, so where are my references? So I kind of started sketching here. You can see this. Voila. I kind of went with some version of this one here, the bottom two essentially. I never went with the octopus. I thought that was a little too far out. Because essentially this will be for my character, which I thought I had a screenshot of here, but I don't. Let me double check. It's somewhere in the references. No, I do not. But for my little tugboat captain, Steve Bijou, if you've watched any of my past live streams recently, you would have seen him. And he's very like world weary and kind of sad looking, but this is his little ship that he, his little tugboat that he flies around the clouds. And so that's what I'm going with. Something small enough for one person, but there is room, if you look here, on the back, right over here. Oh, my thing doesn't include. Yeah, right on the back end, there's like a little love seat on the back. So he does sometimes pick up people, whether or not they're strays or friends. And yeah, they have nice little chats. So that's sort of my plan. I would love to make a little short film with it, but at the very least, I want to make a scene, preferably animated of some kind. I started looking around for different types of boats. This I thought was really cute. It's a naval boat. And it's probably the world's smallest naval boat. Really like this one as well. And then this little toy boat, like I just had to, so that you can kind of see where my shape references come from. So what I'll do today, I think, I'm just testing on mixed reality, and it's working quite nicely. I actually don't think I need to do the whole segment of keying business. I kind of like it being in my room. It's oops. Oh, I did not want that. Where'd you come from? And where is my boat? Where's my boat? Oh, that feels like a real glitch. Hold up. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna start over. Because that was super weird. I hope I haven't lost my stuff. What was that? I've literally lost my tugboat. Have you seen where my tugboat's gone? Hey, brother. Hey, Gomesh. It's good to see you. So by now you've seen the fact that I've somehow lost my boat. I literally don't know where my boat went. Yeah, isn't it fun to do it this way? Yeah, exactly. Like you're there with me in my room right now. Let me see. So let me try this. I'm semi-panicking right now because, not because you all are here with me. If anything, it's helpful. But I hope I don't lose the last iteration of this. That's what's freaking me out. So let me go back to the, I'm basically, I wonder if this is now, Okay, it's just regular old ink mode, which is fine. Okay, do I risk exiting to the lobby? I don't know. What do you think? Because I wonder if it'll save. Oh boy. Okay, so all I was using was the strobe brush. Basically clicked it once. I'm literally looking everywhere. This is truly the most mixed reality session I've ever had. Oh, it's all the way up there. How the hell? Oh, it's all the way on the ceiling. I saved it. We're good. Oh my god. That was a fun little freak out, huh? Okay, there we go. Cool. So we're still intact. Why don't we do a little coloring first? Because right now I was just thinking about like, okay, oh, maybe I'll make another boat with you all live, and I might still do that, but let's do a little coloring. I at first, so in front of me, you can't see it, but it's a giant studio with a yellow window, and it's great because I can just look at the silhouette of the boat without any sort of distractions. And more so in gray, it's actually great to see it because that way I don't get too in the reads with the color palette. But let's just do that for the sake of, for fun. Let's play with the colors a little bit. Eventually I'd like to get this into Substance Painter. That is the next sort of step. Or Procreate, I think one of those two. Yeah, let's just lay down some very basic colors. I don't need anything too crazy. That should actually be more of a gold. We think kind of a bluish, dark, kind of a vibrant blue. Yeah, why not? That's interesting. I was also playing with the Dreams app today. I don't know if you all have played with that. The AI. Several of my VR friends, like Gomesh actually, has been playing with that. I'd imagine for us, it's really a good sort of leap pad for inspiration. So I'm just putting a bunch of prompts in, but Tugboat was one of my. Let me try this as a. Tugboat was one of my initial prompts, along with clouds, and I also want it to be in an aurora of some kind. So I think that's going to be super fun as I go forward. Okay. Cool. Well, that's actually looking a lot more vibrant in mixed reality than it is here, funnily enough. What was really fun is scaling these up super big so that I could really actually be inside the controllers themselves. Oh my god, did I lose? Did I lose? I did lose something. I did lose. Oh, I'm not happy about that. I lost my my little tugboat controls. Okay, what we're gonna do. Oh, I made a fine mess of things, haven't I? What we're gonna do is go back to the lobby. So that was the autosave. Let's go back to this autosave from a day ago or 2 days ago, whatever it may be. Okay, that's great. I don't care that that was colored or not. So if you look inside, you can see a little, very rudimentary, but you can see the little, I'm trying to see where the camera is there, sorry. Yeah, there we are. And I want to build out the the wheel more and the controls generally. But yeah, really cool. All done in GS. Radial symmetry tools. Pretty much everything is in here. I've used a mix of subdivision surfaces. A sort of modified version of the stroke and the ink tool. The ink tool specifically on the window, so you kind of sort of get a unified look there. Stroke for all the wings here. I don't know what you all think about where the wings are placed. That's kind of its own thing. So I have wings kind of like little Icarus wings on the front here. And then I have like these little ones here and then ones. So it's all together, we got sort of 3 points of articulation there for the wings. And these little things in the back are just sort of signifying like, oh, it's, you know, the movement of it. But that'll take away when I start really texturing it. So why don't I not touch the coloring for now? And maybe what we can do for the next like 10 or 15 minutes is just for me to play around a little bit more with maybe a different shape or looking at the references that I had earlier. I wonder if I could simplify it even more, is what I'm saying. I'm sorry I don't have a photo of Steve Bijou as a reference for you all to see, but what can you see on your side? Oh, you can't even see the tool tips. That's weird. But you'll see the things as I make them. So, okay. Let's do that. You see that, right? Yeah, good. So bring these together. Yeah, but what Gamesh said was very true. It's almost like it's the beauty of mixed reality, especially as you're making something, you kind of get the sense of like, oh, well, it's one thing for you to see the finished product, it's a whole other thing for you to see how the sausage is made, so to speak. So, let's see, add that, yep, add that. Mm-hmm. So I want to see if I can make almost a capsule version of what you see above. Right? Maybe a slight curvature. Yeah. You see that? There we go. Hey, Joyce. No, Joyce. So I'm using. Why, Joyce, 你好吗? Joyce. So this is what I'm using is actually a very nice 4K webcam, and that is. But you can do it through an iPhone. That is probably possible. Okay. Yeah, and I'm using something called Live, L-I-V, to film the mixed reality itself. So that's how this is being done. And you are seeing me just sort of improvising and not really having a plan in mind other than what I have, which are these lovely these lovely references here. So maybe I'll put one up so you can kind of see what I'm doing. here. Oh, it's so weird. It really is like operating a mirror, and I am still very new to doing things this way, so forgive me. I'm gonna push it over here. I really like this one. This is kind of one of my faves. But I want to also honor my sketches over here, just this one. You know, while I'm thinking about that, let me draw some. Let me draw some strokes out, so that way we have some wings to play with. Oops. There we go. Thank you for tuning in, whoever's tuning in. Joyce Gomesh, thank you very much. Ah, cute, thank you. Yeah, I do aim for that. I think that is one of my hallmarks, is that I can't help myself. I always make really cutesy things. Bum, 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 bum. Let's add some stuff on the side. Yeah, it's fine. Dookily dookily. Interesting, interesting. Okay. I'm good with what I have. Cool. Hey, where'd the music go? Hold up. It's awfully, awfully quiet in here. For me, at least. Hope you can hear me okay. I'm a little bit away from the mic, so if you need me to speak up, just let me know. What's going on? Is it playing? Okay, I can hear it. You probably can't. Okay, you can dance with your pieces. Okay, this is almost looking a bit too spaceship-like for like a raft, but maybe things will change once I start playing with what goes inside. So my little dog, my little Steve Bijou, is a certain size. So I also have to be very cognizant of that. Wait, I miscalculated something there. Good. Good. Oops. So something cool you can do now. So you can see those are all straight, um, like planes, right? What you can do now is actually thicken them, and so it automatically has volume. I don't know if you can see that, not so hard. See those little yellow arrows? That denotes the size. Where the hell? Okay, this quest tracking is really not cool right now. So what's happening is that every once in a while I'm just realizing what's going on is that it's glitching because it's somehow not tracking my hand so well. I shall blame bad tracking. Ah, that's pretty cute. If I say so myself. So I'm creating a little door back here so you can see that. Almost more like a summary now, see? Yeah. Bonky, bonky. Yeah, this is almost more submarine like now. Little yellow submarine. Hmm. Maybe I'll stand up for this. I might get a little bit more oomph out of it. There we go. You can still see me. Oh, appreciate that, Kumash. Man, okay. Well, you already know how much I love your work, so let's not even get started there. But yeah, you know me, I'm all about, that's why I'm getting up right now, because I think I have to get more hands-on with how I play with the piece. But I really want it to be, well, you can see that against my almost gray shirt. But yeah, you get it. You get it. You know, and I purposely put on music that helps me. I don't know about you when you sculpt, because you're such a beautifully detailed sculptor. I've never asked you about your process in terms of how you like find your flow with a piece. And I think everybody has their method. For me, it's movement normally, or just really like getting into the like the largest part. Like when I said earlier, like I like getting inside the actual boat. That actually helps me to sort of like get a sense of like, well, how, like where would the controls be specifically to my height and all those really specific things, and what kind of things would I want to look at from outside a window or rest my hands on, you know? Could I see my friend like if I turned around very easily? Like how close is that friend to me? So same for this. This is obviously in its most rudimentary stage, but you know, let me get a little closer. You all can't really hear me from there. Um, yeah, so that's the idea. Let me change the thing with the direction of the normals. I don't know if you can see that or not. That way I can actually angle the edges themselves. Let's need some windows. There we go. I can't say that I really love this boat. I'm really kind of still on the initial one that I made, but again, this is just fun to rough out, you know? Hmm. Honestly, a lot of it is also just sometimes just standing back and looking at it, just physically looking at it and like figuring out, well, what is it that I really am resonating with? And then again, like coming back to character, right? Like my character's a very certain size. He's compact. He's sort of rotund at the same time, so he really has to fit. He's got to fit inside here, you know, and feel comfortable. Like it's a little. I almost think about it like he's a little trucker. He's like a little doggy trucker in the clouds. So it's got to be homey for him. Like I'm almost thinking like most of this is probably made of, you know, some sort of old oak, kind of very in that sort of style, I guess, or material. Here, let me see if you can kind of see the back of it. So get a better sense. Oh, you know what I should be doing? I should be saving. I'm modeling some very bad behavior here. Okay, we're saving. It's uploading. So if you've not used Gravity Sketch before, they actually provide you with cloud saves, which is wonderful. So it is, you know, thankfully, and there's auto saves too. So that's why I didn't lose that last piece of the tugboat earlier. I didn't lose the wheel that I showed you earlier. Okay. Well, I don't know if I have as much to do at the moment, meaning like, I think I need to sit with this design a little bit more. But I do like it overall. It's got a little hat now, which is cute. You know what? Listen, not all work will be lost in the end because I do feel like he's not the only tugboat captain in the skies. There's going to be other, you know, like DoorDash. They're all around. So you'll see maybe like another passing boat, and maybe this is one of the boats. But I do like the upper one more. I do feel like that has a bit more character and a bit more, it's just a bit more him. I don't know how else to describe it. This is almost too bulbous in a way. So you got to think about the complementary aspects of your character, your sentient character, right? And then the actual vehicle that he, she, or they may be in. So I almost feel like, yeah, I don't know who would go in this vehicle of the characters that I have. Right now, the one that pops in my mind are these little hot dog characters. They would have a ball inside this. But anyways, there you have it. I think I'm going to sign off for now. Unless you all have any more questions for me or... But yeah, if you want to see more of this in the future, let me know. I think it was a little hard for me to set this up, quite honestly, but it's well worth it if anybody actually gets some sort of utility out of it. Mind you, there are some amazing Gravity Sketch folks out there do amazing work, and I feel like not enough is done to showcase specifically Gravity Sketch and Mixed Reality. You see a lot of tilt brush, which is wonderful. You don't see a lot of GS in the wild. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but I mean, do correct me if I am wrong. Oh, I'm getting more glitching again. That's a sign for me to sign off and get off my high horse. But yes, I love this program, always have. I don't do as much VR anymore, mostly for just my eyesight and overall long-term health. And I have a big old boat in front of me. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Hope you all have a great rest of the week. Maybe by the next time you see this, I'll be further along and hopefully you'll see a little doggy in there. All right. Also, if you're watching, I will say this. If you happen to know of anybody who is a champion rigger, like really good at rigging, please give me a shout out because I feel like I'm having way too many issues with my little doggy character right now, and I just feel he needs all the love he can get, and that out of the whole pipeline, that's my least favorite thing to do is I've got Quest hair, I got VR hair, is dealing with rigging. It's just a nightmare. So I'd much rather focus on things I'm good at rather than, and I'm not even saying I'm that good at it, but the things that I feel more proficient and have more passion for. So if anybody has some lovely rigger references, I truly appreciate it and be more than willing to pay for their time. All right. Again, I keep saying it. Have a great week ahead of you, and I'll see you all soon.